Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to my channel, Tarot by Bronx. This is Tarot Talk. These are Tarot Tings, and I'm your host, Boogie down Bronx, and I am here to take care of the Taurians. If you're new to the channel, welcome. This reading can resonate for you if you have Taurus as a sun, moon, rising, Venus, North Node, or South Node sign. Quick shout out to my Patreon. I already did an early access reading for Taurus, I think last week. So if you ever don't feel like waiting for me to get to your sign, you can always sign up for my Patreon, where I do release a lot of the early access readings for what's not on YouTube. All right. So with that being said, I got your pre-shuffle right here. I have not flipped over your cards yet. So let's flip over your cards and see what signs you'll be receiving and what you need to release for whenever you see this video. All right, here we go. Oh, Taurus. All right, so we have surrender to setting limits, and we have surrender the habit of people pleasing. All right, some of you watching could have some people pleasing tendencies. I don't know if you guys have ever gotten either of these cards. I can't remember. You have, it is healthy to set boundaries in relationships. Practice expressing your needs, and remember that no is a complete sentence. Okay, so setting boundaries could be hard for you because you don't want people to look at you like you're a bad guy, or that you don't want people to be mad at you or anything like that. But setting boundaries, you have to have boundaries in a relationship, any relationship, love, friends, family. A lot of us grow up and we don't think that boundaries are that important because it was just like maybe your parents didn't respect yours, or it was just like you have to respect theirs and that's it. But remember that any healthy relationship, any functioning relationship should have boundaries. Okay, so maybe coming up, you're going to have to practice expressing yourself more and saying, no, I don't like this. No, I can't do this for you today, etc. Surrender the habit of people pleasing. Speak your needs and be true to yourself. Focus on your own happiness instead of always trying to make everyone else happy. And you have the happiness card. You have yellow, success, happiness, confidence, optimism. So try wearing more yellow, eating more yellow foods, stuff like that. That can give your solar plexus a boost. Okay, and just focusing on your own stuff you got here. This is grapes, satisfaction. So for some of you, the message here is already pretty blatant. The more that you practice saying no, and you don't let people guilt trip you, or they could try and you're just like, I'm gonna stick to I'm gonna stick to my boundaries. That is what's going to help you find more happiness and more fulfillment. All right. Pause. Let me check something real quick on this video. Okay, y'all. I'm sorry. I just wanted to make sure this was recording because I had a situation like that. You could hear the audio because I had a situation yesterday on my Patreon where I recorded a whole early access reading for Gemini and Libra, and it didn't pick up on the audio because it was connected to my speaker. So now I'm paranoid. So I had to just be like, wait, let me stop and check. So sorry if the video kind of shifted or anything. But yeah, I just had to make sure that that didn't happen again. I would have just quit tarot after that. All right, so here we go, Taurus. Let's see what you got going on here. Taurus. Sun, moon, rising, Venus, north and south node. I actually like this angle better. You can see my table more. All right, what we got for Taurus? Oh, could be dealing with a Libra. Got Libra placements here. Page of Wands. Five of Pentacles reverse. Oh, your card almost came out. The Empress. All right, let's shuffle. Oh, yeah, there it is. Look, wait. Empress. What else we got for Taurus? Ooh. I like this energy so far, Taurus. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Ooh. Okay, Taurus. Ooh. Let me reel it back in, y'all. I'm getting excited. Okay, Taurus. Okay, Taurus. Okay. All right, let me stop. So for real, Taurus, so y'all have the Empress and the Nine of Pentacles. This is like boss lady energy. This is not towards any gender, but Empress is a divine feminine. So you could be really in your divine feminine energy right now. Maybe you're just creating. Some of you could be very fertile, whether that's figuratively or literally. But the Empress energy shows that many of you have a lot of abundant energy coming in right now. And the new moon happening, if you're a Taurus sun or Taurus rising, it's happening in your 10th house. So many of you are going to get some type of upgrade or a bonus when it comes down to your long-term career sector or your public reputation. A lot of you are going to be getting some more money or just feeling really good, having an abundant mindset, whatever the case is. So then you have the Justice card. Karmically, things are going to be more balanced for you as well. All right, so you could have like just the more that you practice good karma, like just putting good energy out into the world. Maybe you do charity. If you have a court case coming up or anything like that, when it comes to legal stuff, it could definitely work out in your favor here with this Justice card. All right, you got Five of Pentacles in reverse and the Hangman in reverse. We got Piscean energy right here with the Hangman. But for many of you, you are going to be seeing that your finances pick up, or you're going to be feeling like you're getting out of a period of stagnancy and getting out of a period where, you know, you weren't getting recognized for something, or you were feeling very lonely, or just feeling cold or left out or isolated. For many of you, it's going to be a new hobby that you're deciding to practice, or maybe starting to learn something new, starting out small. And then you have the Star card, Aquarian energy. So something that's going to make you feel like you're coming back to life. You're going to be feeling a lot more healed and stuff like that. And then you have the Two of Cups here. So romantically, I feel like for many of you, if you're not already connecting with someone, you are going to be feeling a deeper connect. Well, wait, that didn't make sense. If you aren't connecting with anybody, I do feel like you're going to be meeting someone soon. It could be one of these signs that I mentioned here. Taurus, Libra. Libra energy is very strong. Aquarius, and possibly a Sagittarius. I'll have to look at this because you only have the Temperance in reverse, which we need to figure out what that's about. And then the Two of Cups also shows if you are connecting with someone right now, it is likely to get deeper. You got the Knight of Cups at the bottom, Four of Wands at the top. All right, so why is the Temperance card, Sagittarian energy here, in reverse? Why is the Temperance card in reverse? Ooh-wee. All right. Lots of emotions here. Let's keep this energy. Hold on. Anything else that Taurus needs to know in regards to the Hierophant in reverse? Well, now you got you here. Hierophant in reverse, Temperance in reverse. Okay, so I feel like, oh, wow. Oh, Taurus. Okay, so nothing bad here. Okay, we got some blockages. That's normal. But let's move some of these out the way. So you have the Temperance card in reverse. I think right now some of you are going through a period where you're going to be challenged in regards to your communication. And that doesn't have to be a bad thing. Okay, some of you are going to be dealing with a new energy, Ace of Cups. So if you have a new love, this can definitely resonate for you. Others of you, it doesn't have to necessarily be a new person. It could be like, maybe there's like a burst of new energy or something that is new that you're emotional about right now. And so just really sticking to Temperance in reverse. Okay, Temperance in reverse comes up when you're not feeling your best, or you're very emotionally unstable at the time, feeling moody. Queen of Pentacles in reverse is here, also ungrounded. Okay, but I feel like I'm hearing fill your own cup up first, and that kind of goes back to surrender the habit of people pleasing. So a lot of you are going to see that, you know, you have no choice but to tend to your needs first, fill your own cup up first, and the more you do that, that could be definitely balancing out some karma for you, and in return you will be, you know, rewarded with feeling good vibes. You'll be uplifted, you'll have more to give, you'll be able to tackle like communication challenges better. You have here the Hierophant in reverse, which is you, Taurus. Okay, so you know, something about your energy right now could be a little displaced. All right, maybe because you're very you just distracted, or you've just been stressed, or your body needs some rest, whatever it is. But learning how to kind of be on guard when it comes down to your communication. And maybe you need to find more balance because you have two pages here: Page of Cups in reverse, Page of Swords, and trying not to be too defensive when you're speaking your needs, or you're setting your boundaries, you're setting your limits here. But many of you, you just really need to focus on getting your body back into the way it needs to be, or telling people like, nah, I can't do that right now, I'm doing something else. And this is going to make you feel very, very free. At first you might feel bad, or at first you might be like, I hope they're not mad at me. But the more you do it, the more you'll feel like, I'm liking this feeling now. Now I have more energy. Now I have more positivity, because I'm not worried about other people liking me so much. I'm just worried about feeling better, feeling good. Okay, anything else for Taurus in regards to this spread before we look at advice? World card. Tower in reverse. Queen of Cups. Tell me about the Tower in reverse for Taurus. Tell me about the Tower in reverse. Yeah, I feel like, emotionally, the more that you practice grounding, the more that you practice feeling your way through if you're able to do something or not, not really suppressing. Because maybe some of you aren't the best at telling people when you're upset, or you just let things boil over and it's hard for you to speak up about it. But trying to be more direct, King of Swords in reverse, and be more open and expressive, because sometimes, you just don't want to be bothered with people, and it just comes out very harsh. And some people just might not understand, especially if you're always showing up for them. They might be like, well, what's Taurus' problem today? Because you didn't really say it. You weren't as clear as you think you were. So possibly coming from a place where you're more clear about saying, no, I can't. And it doesn't have to come out as like just a rage or an argument or anything like that. If you take your time, 7 of Pentacles, and say, all right, let me figure out how I want to say this to this person. It can come from a place of love. It doesn't need a whole explanation, but if you're not somebody that really gives a lot of details about things anyway, maybe it could help the situation a bit more. And then you have the World card upright. So a brand new cycle for you is beginning here that I feel will be very fulfilling for many of you. Okay. So let's look at what other advice we have for Taurus. What other advice do we have for Taurus? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North and South Node. We got 10 of Pentacles at the bottom. That card might pop out. 8 of Wands in reverse. Queen of Swords. The Sun. Happy, happy. 5 of Cups. Ace of Cups. We got something good coming up here, Taurus. What is this? Page of Pentacles. Tell me about the 5 of Cups here for Taurus as their advice, please. Knight of Pentacles. 2 of Pentacles. I don't know. I keep hearing like glass half full, glass half full. Anything else for Taurus? Okay. Oh. Death card. Scorpio. Okay, you got the Queen of Cups again at the top. 7 of Wands at the bottom. So here, Taurus, just working on slowing down when it comes down to your communication and how you're going to say things, and really thinking about what it's more about how you're saying it, not exactly what you're saying. Okay, Queen of Swords is someone who is very blunt, very firm, and just speaks the truth. So you speaking your truth is what is going to bring you ultimately the most happiness. And you being very direct and very forward, it doesn't mean that you're being rude or you're malicious. All right. Now, some people might take it that way, but that's their business. That's none of your business. If you did it as firm but kind of gentle or from a place of love, that's all that matters. But you could be dealing with a Leo or have Leo placements here. A lot of good things are happening for you. You have the Five of Cups clarified by the Two of Pentacles here. So it is going to take a shift in perspective and knowing that you cannot and you will never be able to please everybody. And so ultimately, you could feel disappointed by one person not liking you or one person being upset with you. But if you know that you had to do it, you had to let this person down, or you had to tell them no because that was for your best interest and that's what you had to do, you know, try not to stay in that place too long of feeling bad or feeling guilty for it. All right, so it takes a shift in perspective. Death card, I feel like a lot of you are changing when it comes down to your fears. All right, your fears about saying no, your fears about telling people what you need, what you like, what you don't like. For a lot of you, that could be scary, okay? Because maybe you came from a household where there was no option other than the ones your parents or caregivers gave you. You didn't really have any choices. You didn't get a lot of opinions. It was just like, this is what it is. You know, your feelings, just keep them to yourself. All right. And so now speaking up about your feelings can feel very like scary. All right. But now I feel like you're going to have like a lot of opportunities, like as a test for your growth, not a bad test, but an uncomfortable test, a more challenging test to see if you're going to be able to implement those boundaries and you're going to be able to implement the things that you like in a firm way, an assertive way, practicing being more assertive and not being afraid. Kind of Five of Wands, I feel like, to rock the boat a little bit or have a little bit of pushback, okay? Maybe some people think you're a pushover, and if you identify with that for a while, that's not something that you have to stick with. All right, slowly but surely, you have Ace of Cups and you have the Page of Pentacles. Now, like I said, some of you do have a new relationship coming in or a newer type of energy with something or something that you're going to be studying where you're going to have to learn how to like communicate with somebody else. You're going to have to tell them what you like, what you don't like. They're doing something you don't like. You're like, oh, I don't want to, this is so new. I don't want to tell them that this bothers me, or, you're going to eventually have to, all right, because that is what makes a relationship stronger, or that's what can show you like where people have weaknesses in their communication as well, or what their weak spots are if they get defensive over constructive criticism. Maybe if you are assertive from jump, you'll be able to see those types of things in people, and then it'll save you a lot of trouble because you're like, oh, that's not an energy I really want to deal with, and you knew earlier, sooner rather than later. Okay, and it's just something that you have to practice slowly over time, and this what's going to bring you what you need. And this could be in regards to career as well, being more assertive with your work or with people that you're talking to, or if they need you to always do something, commit to making yourself feel good first, or telling people, no, I can't do that today. I got something else going on. And if it's like they ask you all the time for stuff, or people always kind of step on your toes, cross your boundaries, and you're always like, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. That's going to eventually lead to people like taking advantage of you. All right, so like you have the Seven of Wands at the bottom. Standing up for yourself and standing your ground is going to lead to your complete emotional fulfillment and happiness. Yes, it's going to be uncomfortable, but let go of trying to please people, or you will never be pleased. All right, Tarot by Bronx quotes. I just be saying stuff. All right, so moving on. Let's look at love. What's the overall energy for Taurus and love for whenever they see this reading? What's the energy for Taurus and love? Chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. So there is going to be someone that you're energetically connecting with, that you do feel the mutual attraction. All right, let's see. What else do we have for Taurus? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North and South. Taurus. I would say this is one of y'all's best readings y'all have had in a while. Congrats, because y'all had a lot of Moon card and deception. And all right, so What's the singles advice? Single Taurians. Single Taurus placements. Tower. Ooh. Why is a tower here? Expect the unexpected. I feel like things are going to like... clarify the tower, please. Things are going to pick up real fast. The moon card. Ugh, just talking about that moon. All right, it's time to break yourself out of some type of denial that you're in or deception. Maybe you've been staying stagnant. You need to like give yourself a push out of your comfort zone. What about Taurians who are dealing with someone? What's the advice? Oh, Three of Swords. Tell me more. Oh, that Four of Pentacles wanted to come out. Tell me about the Three of Swords for Taurus dealing with someone. Somebody has like some... Oh, Jesus. Eight of Cups. Somebody has like some pain here that they're hiding. All right, so back over here. Singles, yeah. Like I said, there is something that maybe you've been in denial of for quite some time, and whether this is you going to get a wake-up call or you need to give yourself this wake-up call and get yourself moving again. If you have been stagnant in a situation or in a mindset or a mentality, it is time to, you know, pick up the pace here. Break yourself out of a certain cycle or out of a stagnant situation so that the wheel can get moving again. Fate can step in. The universe can get moving. Eight of Wands. I feel like this is in regards to, you know, trying to actively move forward. Okay, maybe you've just been staying still in a place and, you know, you think there's nothing you can do. There's always something you can do. All right, always. You just have to have that mentality that you're more in control of yourself than you think you are. All right, so Pisces can be significant, Aries, Scorpio in that spread. For those of you who are dealing with somebody, like I said, Three of Swords, somebody is hurting here over something. And maybe they're acting like they're okay. But I feel like it could be in regards to work or finances. You have the King of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles. Very much materialistic energy there. But somebody could be like holding on to material stuff or their job or something like that. And they're like really not opening up about what it is that's bothering them or something that they're hurting about. And they're just using their job to cover it up, or, you know, money or buying things here. Okay, Four of Cups is something that, you know, maybe you've noticed with them, or they just be like, nah, I'm fine. And Eight of Cups, this could be a situation where you're not sure if you should walk away from this person, or they're not sure if they need to walk away from you. But somebody has like some walls up here, or something that they're holding on to and not opening up about. Okay, so yeah, there definitely needs to be some serious heart-to-heart conversations about this pain that somebody's holding on to or is dealing with. Okay, so that's it. That's all I got for y'all, Taurus. That was a pretty good reading. I hope that this resonated for y'all, because lots of happiness, lots of good vibes, as long as you continue to put yourself first and stand up for yourself. All right, so that's it, y'all. I love you. I am at Tarot by Bronx. If this reading resonated for you, let me know down in the comment below. I am at Tarot by Bronx on everything.